Okay, commentary, video, gameplay, gaming, gameplay stuff. New mic, new mic's positioning. So weird, weird mic things happen. TF2, fun game, play match game. Forget to change my audio source, so must reset game. So what is today's video about, you may ask? To be honest, I don't know. I just know I should probably upload something so that there is no content drought on this channel. I mean, there is a content famine happening on my channel right now, but we can ignore that for now and try to do something about it and never acknowledge the fact that we're at a sad situation. I mean, today I kind of don't really know what I want to do in terms of what classes to play. I should probably play more sniper just cause I should practice more. So I'll probably do that. I still need to get my configs and stuff set up. But yeah, this is not gonna be a super long video, and probably be in the same format if I decide to make it the same format as my other stuff, except I just talk in this one. I used to do it post editing, like my commentary stuff, if I were to ever do it. But it's probably better to kind of do it live as I'm playing, I think. I don't know if people prefer that or anything. Yeah, let's see what the algorithms thinks. My sensitivity for sniper is pretty high right now, actually. I should lower it, but too kind of lazy to do it, and I don't have my configs. I don't have any configs for sniper. Any class. Oh fuck, I missed. My sensitivities are too high. I start missing all my shots. Well, in general, I always missing my shots, but yeah. And sometimes, you know, like you have like bad days and stuff. I'm certainly one of those gamers that have a lot more bad days than good days, I would say. Only good days I really had is like days where I'm just like going against people who are also having bad days, so it kind of evens out. I mean, like right now, arguably I'm doing okay, but I don't know. This is stupid. It's stupid because you guys are seeing me cook, so you guys are probably like, what is this guy talking about, bad day? But like, seriously though. Oh shoot. Here, yeah, like, oh wow, he has a lot of healing. Ow, my back. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, there are, it sometimes feels like it's just so inconsistent how I play that I end up like sometimes playing better than expected or worse, and I'm just like, yeah, I know I was gonna play bad today, so I'm not too bothered by it. I did change some like configuration settings, so you guys might see like a little bit of like the game being a little weird or jittery kinda. Okay, can't kill this guy. There we go. Ow! That hurt. Yeah. I don't expect to be playing too well right now, especially since I'm doing this recording. Like, you know, it's just like I think today is kind of like a okay day where it's like I'll do well my first game, and then do horrible my second game or like third game. Probably will end the video before that happens. But yeah, I try to play sniper because I like playing sniper. It's like, it's really satisfying to play sniper because it's like a hacker class. Not just a hacker class, but it's a very high skill ceiling class where, and it's highly dependent on, as well as like if you're having a good day versus bad day, because a good day you can just lock down servers and stuff, but on a bad day you're just eating shit every single moment of your gameplay. So yeah, see, I'm missing this guy. I should be hitting this guy. He's dodging my shots like he's blocked in with the ultra instinct right now. He's gonna snipe me. The prediction was crazy. I predicted that. But yeah, it's like no, this game was kind of good. I would say it's okay. I definitely fell off that last death, those last two deaths. Should have done better. I know I could have done better. See, the thing is with sniper is that it's such a high and such a low, where if you're on that high moment, the high skill moment, you're just like having the greatest dopamine hit of your life. But when you get those lows, you're just depressed. You're just like, you just feel like not wanting to play the game anymore. And that's what happens with me a lot sometimes. And on stream, it's also like, it happens on stream too, where I'll have my lowest lows, and then I'll be like, damn, I kind of don't want to play anymore, and you know, it's just difficult to really play. Right now, I think I'm doing okay. I would like to be doing better in terms of like landing shots and stuff. But obviously, I'm not complaining right now because I'm actually doing decently enough. Like decent to be kind of useful to my team. So I'm not overwhelmingly going crazy on everybody. So it's a fair match, I would say, where because I'm not good enough at sniper, I will only get like occasional picks instead of like locking down the whole server. So I think it's kind of fair right now. And if you guys are like thinking I'm I know what I'm talking about. I absolutely don't know what I'm talking about most of the time right now. I'm just kind of splurting words out of the mouth I have without really thinking about what I'm saying. And sometimes it's good to let your unfiltered thoughts come out. Sometimes, obviously, like, you kind of also want to think about what you're saying, because you might say something that's gonna be very bad. I'm more focused about playing the game right now. Instead of really talking, I'm just kind of making words up as I play. So if some things contradict or won't make sense, then just know it's because I'm not really paying attention to what I'm talking about. I'm more kind of locked into the game. But yeah, I mean, oh, that's a hero. I kind of like think about what I'm saying. Try to say things instead of being silent the entire time, or just rambling about random stuff. And ultimately, that's what gameplay to commentary is about, you know, just kind of just talking and saying stuff, and making sure that you can be a little bit entertaining. Fuck. Why you missed that shit? Oh god. Medic, please. Medic. Medic! Medic, please! No! Wait, can I sneak? Can I sneak? I can sneak. Yeah, I mean, like, when I stream, I'm usually like, it's closer to my bedtime that I stream at. So I'm kind of more energetic, well, sometimes depends on the day. Today I'm kind of feeling a little bit more energetic than usual, so you guys probably see that reflected in my tone.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Yeah, so it's cool to play sniper. I'm having an okay day. I think this is an okay KD, I'm not gonna lie. Because you guys also have to consider the fact that I am a sniper main, so... Well, I play sniper a lot, but I'm very inconsistent with my play. So I will have the capabilities of a good player, but also play like a noob who's touched the game for the first time. And that's kind of my lowest low. I think when you get to a certain degree of skill, your lowest low would be like being average or mediocre. But for me, it's just like being a newbie at the game. So I would like to kind of raise that low skill ceiling if possible, because it kind of sucks that my lowest low is just like a newbie playing sniper for the first time. My highest high is like really good, I would say. Like I would have a crazy KS on my highest high, and it would be like, wow, I'm like invite player level. Not really, but I'm pretty good right now. And that would be awesome when I hit my highest high. I mean, sometimes on stream I have a good high, but it's so inconsistent. Like this demo man right here, I could hit this demo man, but I can't, you know? Like I know I could, but I think it's kind of a mental thing as well, where your brain kind of preemptively thinks it should shoot when you shouldn't, and then it just like misfires because you're expecting the player to do or play it in a certain way, but your brain kind of forms a really bad habit of expecting that every time. So your reaction is kind of based on a formed habit that is unhealthy as a sniper player. And I think really good sniper players are more like reactive, and they know how to hit their shots in a reactive way instead of a predicting way. Of course, it helps to have prediction, like being able to tell or kind of think about where the opponent is going. But I also think it's definitely much more important to have the ability to react very swiftly after at a higher level. And I think that's kind of how comp players really play. They kind of play reactively because that's the best way to play. And of course, you gotta play smart, so you can't be making those dumb moves. And you know, I see a lot of comp games where it's just like it's heavily dependent on not only strategy but also like how the players are feeling and how they're playing, because you could be down like in sixes, you could be down like 4 guys, but you have that one guy who's awesome today. He can really just like hold the line or even just wipe the enemy team. It's unlikely they'll happen because, you know, you're not really expecting that to happen all the time, where the entire team is kind of worse than that one player, but it happens. And that's also similar for Highlander. Highlander is very dependent on team. So if your team, if you have like 2-3 teammates who aren't like really carrying their weight and stuff in the match, and just having a really bad day, and they can't hit their shots, they can't win their 1v1s and stuff, then you're not gonna be winning that game unless your other team compensates for it. And it's very difficult for that to happen because, you know, your team could be playing okay today in that one game, but then, you know, the other team can also be playing a little bit better than okay, so it'll be like a little bit more difficult for your team to kind of, it puts more pressure on your team. Of course, you know, it puts more pressure on you too because you want your team to win, but you can't really control how you play certain days, you know. It's really more about like luck and just like the day you're having versus the other team. Like, how is the other team doing? Like, are they okay today? Are they feeling good? Are they on their prime right now? Did they have a really good practice before this match? Like, those are important questions to really ask. And it shows a lot. It could explain the outcome of a match. Because yeah, if you have a team that's like feeling really good versus a team that's feeling okay, it could make a huge difference in gameplay. And it could be like, it could be not big of a difference because, you know, at a higher level you're expected to have a baseline performance of a certain amount. So if I were like a invite player, right, I would expect myself to have at least a minimum baseline level of gameplay equal to a league below me, which I believe is main. I think it's main or advanced. I forget exactly what's below invite. But yeah, I would expect to kind of have that kind of baseline level, and I would expect my team to also have that kind of baseline level, except for like high skill ceiling classes, because high skill ceiling classes have again, they have very low lows. Like sniper, for example, like he can only shoot one bullet, and if he misses that bullet, it's devastating bullet. And if he misses that bullet every single time, he's effectively nothing. He can't get chip damage unless he uses SMG, which then, you know, why even play sniper, you know? This guy's after me. Okay. I didn't really do much that round, but yeah, so like if you're, it's like high skill ceiling versus like how high can you go versus how low can you go. Heavy is very consistent, I would say. He's a good example of a class where you can't really have a big, like such a low unless you're playing, intentionally playing badly. Or if the other team is playing really well, you know, you can't really do much as a heavy. But if the teams are equal in skill level and everything, the ceiling for how low heavy can go, in my opinion, is not that low compared to like an average gameplay skill ceiling, kind of. If that makes sense, you know. If I were to kind of provide an example, it would be like if you're taking, well, if you think about the sniper example, like if you're missing all your shots, that's very low skill ceiling. And even if you're hitting like one bullet per like 5 ammo, that's still pretty bad. And it's kind of like, it's kind of just like you're not even playing in a team game at that point. You're just like kind of useless. Probably more useless than a spy at that point if you can't even hit your shots. Sniper's gameplay is heavily reliant on his ability to make plays and get essential picks. But if you can't do that consistently, then you're effectively kind of like a wet noodle, and you're gonna get chewed up and cooked. So, but if you have a heavy, for example, it's difficult to have a very low because you have 200 ammo, you shoot 4 bullets, I believe, 4 to something higher bullets, so it's difficult to have such a low. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it there. So thank you all for watching or listening, and I'll probably talk about this more later in a different video. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.